Hey guys, I see the early squads already, and we already have to ban someone less than a minute into the stream. Alright. No, I'm here. I'm just waiting for everyone to, get here. But we're already at 67 viewers, so that's pretty good. So, today we have an interesting stream. Because we have some new content that arrived since last week. And one of them is we finally have the championship for this F1 car. The one that Lewis Hamilton drove a few years ago. But not only that, if you go into multiplayer, we now have a new prize. The Aston Martin Vulcan. I haven't played a multiplayer race since the season started. I wanted to save it for this stream. Our feature cars are pretty simple. I Ghost is on sale, Bentley, and then we got these 3 random S-Class cars. And then yeah, I saved some tires and already got through Nevada. And now we're at the Monaco stage. I can get through that. And I tuned this car a little bit. We are at 5 and then the rest is at 0. But then if you go into our inventories, I got 4 of these custom engines with more to come. Pretty nice. And then apparently there's bug at Tokyo. I don't know how that will go, but let's see. So, and then we also have this hell of a cup. Amazing. And then you guys aren't going to witness it, but I'm getting 1,600 tokens today. It's going to be awesome. It's just going to go into my stockpile though. So, which one do you guys want me to do first? Do you want me to do the cups, the F1 championship, or let's jump straight into hell multiplayer? Anish, you spamming multiplayer is not gonna help. Well, looks like people like to spam multiplayer. Alright. Kayla, you're banned because you have weird usernames. You were already warned once, so. Alright. So good streaming on full graphics and full screen. So yeah. For our car, I'm not using the Mossler, but we can hop into our Holden or our Falcon or the Integra that I recently tuned, but I tried that out a couple times. It was not exactly the best experience. I would wait until 2 weeks. I don't know for sure, but I don't know. No need to do triple boosts. I mean, nothing crazy this weekend in terms of cups. You can actually get top 25 single tank on that F1 cup if you get the shortcut. I've only been able to get it successfully like 4 times. I made 1 successful lap. I made a 1:14.0 single tank. So far that's 9th place, but I don't know if that will be safe or not. The Holden, is it good? It's great. It is my #1 multiplayer car. And I went through 2 different tunes on this thing, and right now I'm on the higher tune. And it's on the tune I like more. I get more acceleration, I get more handling, I get more speed. And that's important. And it's not, we got Alright, right off the bat. Oh, we got 4 multiplayer cars in the same room. This is gonna be fun. But I guess as the title suggests, the war has begun. Everyone is out for a Vulcan. Because only 100 people will win it. The rest are gonna have to spend a lot of tokens to buy it. And I just made that flat spin. And I'm pretty sure, unless matchmaking's broken again, that TVR is slower than me, but I could be wrong. That BMW, I know for a fact, is faster than me. Ooh, that was a contact right there. And I barely beat the TVR, but not enough for the BMW. And we're starting out in Pro League. Nice. Very nice. And yeah, BMW, matchmaking. Bruh. Okay, so let's start risking it. For the fun of it. What are my thoughts on Predator using dubious methods to max pro and MP2 in his cars? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Forgot BMW M2 is the new multiplayer beast. But I'm in the 1500 area. So that must be max pro, which means I'm much faster. So I just gotta get around a clean lap. And not do that. Can't risk in multiplayer, although that's what multiplayer is about this new season. And I don't think I'm gonna make the comeback. So I think next weekend, I saw the Future Cups. One of them's gonna be for the McLaren M14A F1. And I think I can finally get a full set of 5 boxes on that, because Windows is full of hackers, but a top 500 shouldn't be too difficult. And I don't think I'm going to juke them on the last turn. So I'm going to get a 3rd place. Ew, and I'm back down in the 1590s. That guy got served. Cut my life into pieces. Yeah, I just checked it. Okay. So, if I say my opinion, I'm gonna get slaughtered. So. Interesting. How I see it is if you're gonna tune a car for multiplayer, you gotta stick with it. Kinda like my Holden. Or my Camaro. But people find loopholes, workarounds. But I mean, if you have a decent tune, you have no need to do that, but there's some people who just like to do it. Oh boy. Here we go. The season is frustrating because this is the season, and I knew this was going to happen, that a lot of people would be boosting. They'd get into their groups and they'd boost each other up to the Elite League. Oh, my points are going all over the place. Yeah, I know. That's why I say if I stay in my opinion, I'm gonna get slaughtered. How many times have I gotten top 100 in a global event? Excluding multiplayer, I've never been in the top 100 in a multiplayer, like, league season, or even a multiplayer cup. Regular cup, I'd say over 300. I've been playing this game for a long time. If I had the right car, I could easily get into the top 100 with the tank. Easily. Recruitment and live streams, that's how you do it, boy. Unfortunately, our Days of Asphalt updates are limited. You know, we're in 2017. Oh shit. Anyway, our Days of Asphalt 8 are limited. Because, depending on if that presentation sticks with its claim, we have a game coming soon. The game that pretty much all of us are going to stick with. I know I saw a lot of people saying when 9 drops that they're going to stick with 8, but let's be honest, that's bullshit. They're going to try and play 8 for a week, month, maybe a couple months, but they're going to get bored of the same heat cups, if heat cups are going to stay forever. Because I'm pretty sure after once 9 drops, we aren't going to get any content updates. Probably get bug fixes and optimization and stuff, but no content updates. So no new cars. So it'll just probably be like heat cup style stuff. For anyone trying to do competitive Asphalt 8, you know, top 1 would be super easy. But everyone will be at 9, because that's where the new cars are, where the new gaming is. So when Asphalt 9 drops, I am probably going to stop 8. I might do, if they're still doing the daily calendar, I might still log in every day, but for the most part, 9 is where it's at. I need 9 points. I'll have 2 number 9s. Number 9 large. Asphalt Street Storm. That's a joke. That is the one thing I agree on with someone, that CSR2 is better. I know, right? But once we get the BMW, the Impala is just... I feel like we're going to get the BMW restart, and then as soon as it ends, the Impala is going to drop. Because we already have the MP425 F1, and I'm pretty sure that Game Left's going to fix the tuning kit bug in the next update. So, BMW will be killed on half of the tracks, but then we'll have the Impala that will kill it on the long ones. So far, rip BMW. But who knows? We're at that time again. Let's try it. Let's bring back some good memories. Boy! Although we are going faster. Try it one more time. 2 lap race. Oh, we failed! First fail. So we're 3 for 4 on the shortcut. Happens to the best of us. I went too low. Raindrop. Drop trap. Trying to do the Holden cut. Rank goes up. I destroyed that Camaro. Not entirely, but still. Rip TVR. Depends how far the stream goes. Because I didn't go 2 for 2. What happens when you get 7th place in a race? Have I played Asphalt Extreme? I got to the end of Extreme. Kind of. I'm on the final, season, but I'm stuck in a purchase, wall. I either have to grind for hours among hours to get an S-Class car, or rally car, or whatever, or I have to spend money to, officially beat the game. Which that's not happening on a spin-off. It's not happening on a main game either. But, you know. I've gotten as far as a free-to-play player can get. Pretty much. It is possible to beat it free-to-play, but, you know, you gotta jump through some hoops. Also, Windows is full of hacks, so it is impossible to win a car in Extreme. I have the Man TGX. That's my best car. That's my phone. Are you talking about multiplayer East-East? Because it depends. If you have a tuned homage, like a 1500s homage or something, yes, that is a good way to win the Vulcan. But if you can get the MP425 fully upgraded, you'll probably be able to get away with S-Class multiplayer. Because that's where all the points go. You'll find all the top players with Max Pro Try-Ons in S-Class multiplayer. And, you know, if you have a Max Pro Try-On, you can try to fight, but, you know, you're going to have a lot of wins and a lot of losses. You need to go full force. I don't want to troll because I'm on a ticket. And I want to get a decent drink. I think I'm going to try for Champion League. I'm not sure, though. Not Elite, but Champion. That seems like a doable goal. It's going to be difficult. I'm going to have to win some races, but, you know, I think I could do it. We got near 1800 last season, so it is definitely possible. Yeah, Justin was able to get customer care to get him a Challenger, and he also won the DeLorean, so those two cars are going to give him a huge boost in career. Unfortunately, I couldn't win any of them because cheaters took over the events. And also, I didn't have the best cars right away. Alright. So we should be at 500 points. Yep, I'm gonna bank him. 7 tickets, credits, nitro stutters, boxes, all that juicy stuff. So let's take a look at the multiplayer leaderboard. I haven't seen it ever this season, so. Elite League. No one in Elite Leagues. But Predator is really close. Really close. Serene's going for it. I feel like a lot of these people are hackers. This person double accounting. Hacker, you know. All this broken stuff. I don't know, it's gonna be 3 weeks of hell for those going for the Vulcan. Anyway, let's try some cups. I already did the Heat Cup. I did terrible in it, but, you know, I'm safe for the top 5,000, so I really don't care. So, let's try the McLaren Test Drive Cup. This is going to go really short since I'm shitty at the shortcut on this platform. I can do it on tilt, but not on a keyboard. We'll wait. Before you buy the Vulcan right away, I would wait a second. Oh, I need 2 knockdowns. It was a terrible start, but if we can get the shortcut, that will make up all the time I just lost right there. But I'm also going to need 2 flat spins. Oh, 3 would do. Or 4. Okay. I'll take 4. This is already a bad lap. And it's like we get a perfect shortcut. I want to crash now. We half-ass made it. But that's, I have no nitro now. Okay. Wrecked in the cave. Like how I did it the first time. On the first day of the cup I did the shortcut, and I wrecked in that same spot. Not bad lap. Go well. Too early. That wouldn't make it anyway though. And there's our last try. Bad turn. But you're gonna have enough nitro to make it to the ramp, so that's a good thing. Another bad turn. We're barely getting the 2 flat spins. And have just enough nitro to get to the next bottle. Or to fail like that. Flat spin. I gotta take the bump. That was nearly a wreck barrel. I got lucky there. So I found a tip for avoiding how to not glitch barrel. Go from the left. On the left side of this, because then you won't wreck. And that was a worse time than what I had. I got a 114.9 without the cut, and that's not even a good lap. But, alright, so now we'll go to our... No, I don't want to share. Go to our McLaren Championship. This thing go away. Alright. Let's go now. Beat a race time of 40 seconds. Liberty Walk. Good luck getting that. The fact that this F1 car is drifting still surprises me. Like, I know Asphalt's an arcade racing game, but still. Physics. Do we get the box on this one? No, we don't. I want to see this car be properly driven in Sector 8. Because I feel like this thing could be a record holder. Possibly faster than the Vulcan, depending on some cute the last turn. Oh no, if someone could Corbin the last turn with the Vulcan, and then be my guest, but wow. Now I think we get the box. Yep, there's the box. 593 out of 605. We got enough space for that. And we get 2 of those engines. And I'm gonna use them towards the drivetrains. Ooh, I'm running out. I'm gonna need some more drivetrains. So, yeah. Alright, we'll do that. So I wonder if they're going to add more F1 cars in this game. I feel like for now we're only going to get the McLarens, but we might see Ferraris, Red Bulls, the Renault, who knows, the Honda. Or if we're going to add more McLaren race cars, who knows. $50 tokens, nice. Oh, that's bad. It is hard to get a... Whoa, that's a wreck. It is hard to get a perfect start in this car. The revs are weird. McLaren Legends season. But then wouldn't they add like the McLaren P1 GTR or the McLaren F1 or one of those iconic cars? The M14A, I mean, it's a classic F1 car that was driven by Bruce McLaren, I think. And you know, this McLaren is a 2010 car driven by Lewis Hamilton, but they couldn't add a new one. McLaren F1 LM, that'd be better. race is done. But we still have another tire, so I'm going to burn it on the elimination. Perfect nitro triggers. Yeah, delete system 32. Dan the Dart, 6th place. Gotta watch out for Dan the Dart. Alright, so all our tires are burned, and I believe I used up the videos too. So. How do you make your computer less laggy? Yeah. Because I don't have a Nightbot. I have actual moderators. So to hop back into multiplayer since it's only 9:30. Let's try again. Except, should I use a different car? Here's my try-on. I'll go zoom to it. There it is. It's just Max. Anyway, back to the Holden. So, let's get into a race. Oh. Let's see if anyone noticed. Yep, I nip slipped. Nip slipped. Okay then. I'd rather have like a Rocket Bunny RX-7 if possible. But I'm pretty sure they'd sound nice. Did that Camaro just drift? We got initial D here. why'd you say that? What do you mean I deserve it? To clarify, I have the review for this car. It was gifted to me by Gameloft. It is not a hack. And it's not any mod. It's a gift from Gameloft. Just like how here's what the preview has it. Alright, just so you know, the Vulcan is a legit. It's not a hacks car. Alright, so let's count down. So Justin Washington on the community hosts this car poll where the community picks cars, and when the full thing is done, they sent a big list of Gameloft, and the Vulcan was in that big list. I can't use the Vulcan online until the car's released, so I have it for review purposes. Well, I see two Camaros, but I have an advantage on this turn, but... Oh, and that guy got knocked down. That's a bonus. I actually have a handling advantage on this turn, so that's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Oh wait, it's 2 laps. Shit. That was a fail. I see that Camaro wrecked. the barrel rolls at the end of the tunnel. How to barrel. Alright, wait. Alright. Here. I'm awake. Did anyone get the link I put in the chat? I don't think the link went through. I'm fine. It is the morning though. Alex Letizia. RPM Alex. Pretty good. He's really good with that BMW Venice stuff. Goes the camera. But it's a 2-lap Barcelona, so he's got the win already. No contest. I can stream on iOS, but that'll be laggy as hell, and I have restrictions. That lag compensation. I'm blocking the finish line. I accidentally updated to iOS 10 last week, so I'm now on 10. Did you see that troll at the finish line? What's my biggest request for Asphalt 9? No pay to win. I'm gonna juke him out. My rank didn't move. Rightfully so, though. So, and before I get exposed. Fury Dreams is also really good single thing, but he's iOS. Oh yeah, I wish they added the Corvette ZR1 instead of the C3. That Camaro just wrecked. Now's the time for that Shelby troll. I see his maneuvers. He's so bad. Those trolls are so bad. Almost forgot to activate Team. More JDMs. So you could have said no tokens. You could have said no pay to win. You could have said no stupid Impala being the king of the game. But rather, you want JDMs and body kits. I think it's called Drift Race Japan or Car X Drift Racing or something like that. That has JDMs. You want burger fries? I got a burger yesterday. More Camaro. More Camaros, more 2-lap hell. This Holden has flaws. It's not a Camaro. Acceleration's bad. Nitration can be better. Its max speed isn't very good compared to a Pro or tuned Camaro. My iOS Camaro, which is 200 rank below this, not 100 rank below this, is faster by a lot than that. Whoa, Camaro, easy. I guess you really need your 4 points. Yeah, Tess had a great lap. It's a shame. If he had tapped faster in the end, he could have gotten 112. I have my settings set to that the voice will lower the in-game volume when it detects my voice, so I don't know if that's working right now or not. The software on the second computer I'm using is kind of bugged. I gotta get that looked at. Oh yeah, the Nintendo Switch. Who checked out that? Who saw the demo and stuff? I feel like there's a catch to it that we all aren't gonna think about until it actually is released. It has so much potential that I will give it. The Switch has a lot of potential, but Nintendo has to make the right moves with it. Yeah, Need for Speed Most Wanted was able... It's the same port as getting it, on a console, so... It only had Mario Kart 8. But, besides Mario Kart, what other racing games do Nintendo platforms have? I mean, on my original... I have the original Wii, not the U. And, I had some, cheap racing games that nobody's ever heard of. But there's no, big name games besides Mario Kart. Oh, someone bought a gem box and it doesn't have metal? Nice. Quality. And, Game Off advertises it as you're playing the gem box on a 4K TV. But, that moment when it doesn't even have metal effects. But, does it have the fake GPU advantage? Oh, did he fail? No, what was that? I saw him glitch barrel and fall on his top. And, he's in the lead. Roush. What is that? What kind of fuckery is this? And now my rank's gonna get, drained. 1530 Camaro, too. Yeah, I won the gem box too, but I haven't gotten a reply back from that. But what country was your friend from? Because I'm pretty sure it'd be a lot easier to get a gem box in Europe than it would to be in the US. Wait, is that who I think it is? No. It can't be. It can't be. Or can it? Who knows? The Supra is what I'm talking about. France, you see, I feel like Game Off will be able to get a gem box to France much easier than the US. Because, you know, you gotta ship it overseas and stuff. Did the French guy get the TV? Like, did he get it in the mail? Oh, I see he's got a new trolling spot. I got moves. And this TVR is fast. I think he's a higher rank than me. That's pretty fast. I'm going 280 miles an hour, and I'm only slightly faster than him. Ooh, that was a good jump. I'm gonna need that, but I've got to get past the troll. And hopefully that Camaro doesn't catch up. Oh no! This is gonna be close. I can't get out to airspeed. Oh, is he still in the corner? Got it. Whoa. Okay. They disconnected. Oh, the Camaro rage quit. 26 points! Lovely. Lovely. Nice. He didn't get the TV yet. Okay. I've had no word on the TV. It's because that Camaro was high ranked. I stole all those points. BMW. I saw a BMW. There it is. The pig. Look at that Mercedes CLA. About to get shreked by a BMW. BMW's in the lead. And unless Jorge wrecks in this last ramp or something, if he takes it. Oh, that could have knocked down. That was interesting, though. I stole it. I just swooped him. 11. This is where it's at. We're at 726. 1726, that is. Crazy. I speak Mexican. I totally speak Mexican. Mexican is... Oh, yeah, I forgot the count. Sorry. Mexican's a language. 10 out of 10. You're correct. It's actually Spanish, not Mexican. I gotta make the comeback. Sector 8. One turn. This is the one time this Holden shines. It looks like I won't be able to catch anyone either. Not fast enough for the TVR. I had a bad turn. Rank still goes up. Oh, because it's a BMW it won. Alright. I didn't forget, guys. It's only 10 a.m. Still got a whole hour of this. Camaro. Come on, Biome, please take out the Camaro. Someone take out the Camaro. Whoop. Okay. Camaro's down. I just gotta survive and not wreck. Is that the Camaro crossing the river? Or is that the TVR? If it's the TVR, I'm safe. If not, oh boy, it's going to be an interesting finish. This biome was moving fast. A little bit faster. Just barely. Little by little. Nearly 23 again. Let's see how far we destroy this Camaro. If he finishes. Where is he going? Down by 7. He got lucky. I don't live in my mom's basement. I live in the upstairs of my mom's house. Oh, very late answer. Someone asked if it was raining. No, it's probably just the fans you're hearing on my computer. They're loud. Okay, that's just bullying. That's just unfair. Two laps, triple Camaro. Like, how more broken can you get? There are private rooms, but you have to be on the same Wi-Fi network. The only private rooms you can do are if you're playing in real life. So, if you got a group of friends and you're all on the same Wi-Fi network, you could have a private room for each other, but not a lot. My brother and I used to race on local Wi-Fi. My rank's going down the toilet after this race. Where's that Camaro? I guess he wrecked. I guess I'm not used to it, 'cause usually I'm that Camaro, but... Ooh, only down by 4, not much, but... That guy was in, Champ League. Oh. Are these people farming? Do you think that's a possibility? Now, these people are farming points. Could be. What's your stance on the whole farming points thing? Well, you'll have a party, and people will play free race, and have one guy do a ticket, and then the free race people will purposely lose and make the ticket guy win. What do you think of that, like, farming, point farming, exploiting thing? My favorite track, I have a few favorite tracks. Like, before, it was Geo on a Reverse, but then I started to like other tracks. I like the Venice. Despite it having the Exceed Season 9, which is painful, I still like to drive on Venice. Monaco, now it's Azure Coast. That, I used to hate that track, but now I like it. I knew how to drive on it now. I hated it when the brake glitch was a thing, but now that it's fixed, I like it. We got a Stoke here. Holden versus a Stoke, boys. guess that's one of the forgotten cars. I should have added these stoves. Although I don't have the car, but still. Hey, that's not nice. Oh, Nish, you can just piss off. For the next time it happens, I'm just stirring your ears. I'm holding your ears hostage. Oh yeah, have you noticed the Asphalt channel's about to drop under 500,000? An F1 that just shot past. Now, how did you unlock the F1 this early? Has to be a hack. Got it. And there's the Camaro. There's my go with my rank, bruh. Oh, rip. Rip Holden. How did he get it to that? I know that's a good car multiplayer tune, but still though. Hey, stock Chrysler. Oh, that is not cool. All those people who use the illegal tokens to get advantages like that. Not cool. Yeah, Ravagos could do it with his 300,000 tokens. No, that was definitely an MP425 at the end. Definitely. There's BMW. Oh my god, this is just multiplayer tune galore. I gotta stop this. My rank's gonna go down. I gained so much, but then just got destroyed. And I get knocked out. I can't do this. I'm dipping. Dip. Yeah. It only went down to 1735, you see. Well, alright. Guess those guys are still in a race, so. LaFerrari's bad in multiplayer. I love the car, but it's so bad in multiplayer. At least it's Camaro in Sector 8. Hey look, a V12 Vantage in Sector 8. He's gonna have an infinity of a last turn. And before he gets 105, 307. I had an advantage here in the last turn, so. But somehow he is able to get across. But at least my rank went up by 12. So I got that rank back that Anish stole from me. 100 tokens. Okay, I think I'm done with multiplayer for now. We saved 1,000 points. Alright, I gotta take a break. I'll be right back. Alright, I just had to grab a bag of chips because I am hungry. So, you hear me eating, it's Pringles. Okay, since you guys want the LaFerrari so much, let's do it. Five seconds left on Tuning Kid.
Crunch.
It's just regular Pringles. Nothing special. Fail. No. I know, here we go again with the LaFerrari. The next car, though. Missed the gold. Fail after fail after fail. There we go. Good start. $113. Okay. Android did have really shit quality. Alright, let's try again. I'm trying to get OXX at least. What did Oso do? the nitro. Legend 27. That was weird. Newt, here comes Legend 27. Yellow nitro. And you do the 2-finger tap and release too early. Ooh, that was a good turn. That was interesting. That was a 179. Holy shit, 113.6. There we go, good landing. Another 113. I feel like it's indifferent. What am I doing wrong? That lap was pretty good. try a different turn strategy. I slipped. But that wasn't meant to be anyway. Yeah. Ellie, was it with a regular or fake GPU? What was that? What's my favorite movie from Ali Raza? Poor Nissan GTR gets gang banged in Monaco. That's my favorite movie. I mean, everyone has a preference. We should upload his runs to a site like that. It's something you could watch with your parents. I did it at the beginning of the stream. I think my tuning kit expired. I'm done anyway. I was able to... Oh, the game crashed. Rip. Rip. Yep. Rest in peace. I guess it's a sign. They don't want me to play anymore. Butterfield's ready just in time, so lucky you gets to see me play the MP4 and kill myself. Need speed for wanted. Yes. Oh, that was a good start, but then this ramp. That's gonna hurt. But at least we got the spins. I think we have enough to make it to the bottle. And now we gotta do the cut. Too early. How does my game load quickly? I have a fast computer. Plus, Windows is always the fast load time. Even on my old computer, it loaded so quickly. Weird stuff. Oh, I thought I was gonna get it right there. Ooh, I guess I gotta finish that. You know what, I'll practice a little bit. Here's how you practice. So you go here, it says extend acceleration, you pick up to speed right away. And then you can do shit like that. Completely fail. You know, I don't even want to redo that race. I'm just gonna go back into the menu. And just as my fuel. It's good. ASL can, if one of the ASL guys was here, that'd be awesome. Driver R. Oh, I was trying to go for knockdowns and I missed all of them. I guess this will be a practice run. And that failed anyway. I'm so bad at the shortcut. So bad. Yeah, I got to 18-17 last season. That's pretty good. Okay, so we got about 15 minutes left. What to do? I mean, I could burn the rest of my tickets. I got like 8 tickets left. In fact, actually, that might be a good idea. Let's hop back in our Holden. Hopefully those Camaros, you know, done. Sneak in. Karnik, you missed like the whole fucking stream. Wow. What was 1666? 12 City Spider, London single tank, or Desire Alps Traverse. Oh. I finished the chips. There's no more. My can's empty. Oh, you're the troll. Oh, of course, Camaros are still. Oh, Camaros are still there. I'm gonna be in the lead for about 3 seconds. Was that a pro strat right there? Like, was that actually something helpful? Pray for me. Ah. Take all their nitro. Make them suffer. And I have to fight them off for 2 laps. Two whole laps. I choked. That was possibly the biggest choke I could make in the game. I led for a whole lap, and I had it. I had a decent lead, and I blew it. And it cost me. But look at that matchmaking though. 1541, 1557. I'm still amazed I was able to hold them off for that long. I don't have the Cobra here. Why does it keep jumping up from 2 to 4? I do play Real Racing 3. I played a lot in the summer, but like, I'm in the Legends like season thing, the career part, and it's really demanding. It takes long. I need a lot of money. Oh boy. Remember, your ears are at stake. So you might want to lower or raise your volume depending on what kind of person you are. Because it's about to get heated up. This grill's about to get lit. Yep, time to light up the grill. And Nish got destroyed there. And that troll did nothing. He picked the wrong spot. He reposted in the wrong neighborhood. Actually, I'm going to record that. I recorded that. That was a nice knockdown. Oh, Westminster Bridge. There's one spot. It's expensive, but it's not the worst. And there's a BMW. Trying to maneuver around that Camaro. Is that an AC 378? What's that doing here? Oh no. Rip. It looks like I'm about to get destroyed by a fucking AC 378. Oop. And I get trolled. But honestly, I could care less. Because I'm in last. Oh, and he dipped. I'm dipping. Screw that. 1734 though. Yeah, but the Impala will only make hell for 3 to 4 races, depending on the elite tuning status. Because after that, you have to tune it up for, I'm gonna guess, 3 hours. Is that an RS4 Avant? The OG. Or the original 47. Looks like we don't have a troll. Oh, Camaro wrecked. Get Shreked. Check yourself before you Shrek yourself. Boy. Got my rank. We good in the hood. And I'm just chilling. I'll do another race. Last race. I'm not going to activate more boosters after this. Last race of the stream. And, let's make it painful. There's an ish.
Whoa, Wally.
That's a little far. That's rule breaking. You know, you might as well discuss Phoenix if you're gonna say that. Okay. Nice. Oh. If only. Wow. We have kids watching this stream, you know. Context, Lily. Context. TVR. Oh, the Camaro just slipped right through. Slipped like a drug in a college girl's drink. Where's Anish? I was expecting him to be trolling. 1748, max pro rank of the Chrysler. That's what we're ending on. I'm fine with that. Stream is 2 hours and 22 seconds. So, yeah. You failed 3 laps in a row. Beautiful. Alright, so that's it for our stream. We did mostly multiplayer, but thank you guys all for tuning in. I'll have a top 5 out either Sunday or Monday. Not sure when. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.